What is good, collective? How is everybody doing? Thank you again for tapping in with me. I hope everyone is well. I hope you are enjoying your morning thus far. No matter what time you see this, I am recording it Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? No, it's Monday. Monday morning, February 2nd, 2026. Okay. But whenever you see it, the message may reverberate for you as the message is timeless, past, present, or future energies. Energy can change at the drop of a dime, okay? So take it how it reverberates. All right, family, we're going to see where Spirit wants me to pull from, and then we're going to just let her have her way, all right? All right, Spirit, where we going? Well, we going. For those of you who are returning viewers, you know that I normally manipulate the decks, have the decks, and I shuffle, and then I da 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 da, and then whatever comes out, and da 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 da. So, I went and purchased some card holders like this. Okay, and I have two in front of me and one behind me. So when I sat down this morning to do my own reading, I just kind of did something new where I just went to the decks I felt led to. I fumbled through them and I pulled whatever card Spirit told me to stop on, and it worked beautifully, and I loved it. So I'm going to be reading that way on my channel from now on. Okay. If you are a new viewer, this is your official welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. But we're going to get into the energy and see where Spirit wants me to go. Where Spirit wants me to go. Where do I feel led? What does the collective need to hear? We're going to pull from here. We're going to pull from here. Okay. We have attachment issues, right? Attachment issues. Issues of attachment, either excessive or fearful, may rise. May arise. Okay. So you could be getting into a new connection with someone, collective, and this person may show up in a detachment style. Okay. Um, Something about the connection could cause attachment issues to come up as you are getting closer to this person. We're going to see exactly what this is. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us some more. What's going on? Keeping secrets. All right. This person may be attached to somebody else and they're not talking about it. They're not telling you about it. They're guarding a secret. Okay. They may also ask you to keep one. This could be that they go from being very communicative, texting back, calling back, messaging back, being very active in the connection, and then all of a sudden they're not communicating the same, right? The communication is not flowing the same. It could be because this person has another attachment relationship that they're attached to, another person that they are attached to. What's going on, Spirit? Balance. So they may be juggling. They may be juggling you and someone else, or you and something else. Tell us more. What is this two of pentacles? We have the reverse 8 of wands. The reverse 8 of wands. Them trying to juggle maybe you and someone else, or you and something else. Could be something going on within them, could be something going on outside of them in their world. But whatever this is, them trying to juggle it is becoming a possible distraction, or they're seeing where they're not able to actually juggle you, the new connection with you that they are in, and whatever this is outside of you. Okay, we have the 8 of wands, misunderstanding, delays in romance, a hectic pace leading to confusion, career stagnation, missed opportunities, feeling overwhelmed by job demands, impatience with financial growth. Now, this could be not another person per se, it could just be something going on in their life, right? It could be that they're having an issue that they are also having to really give attention to. And though they are in this new connection with you, they're trying to balance both you and this issue, you and something going on in their life, or another relationship. Is this another relationship, or is this a set of circumstances, Spirit? What is this that they're juggling? What is this that they juggling, Sha? We needs to know. We needs to know. Where do you want me to go? Let's go here. What is this they're juggling? Teal. Okay. Receptive and clear, clarity of thought, great communication, know thyself. They could be juggling something within them. We have pot, sweet reward, treating yourself, something desirable, recreational, giving into temptation. Giving into temptation. It could be collective that you have made a connection with someone who is definitely dealing with something within them that is keeping them from enjoying the connection, keeping them from allowing themselves to give to the connection. So again, this could be the communication is flowing and then all of a sudden things slow down. I right now don't feel like this person is being ghosty. Okay, it's just we have bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. There may be some bitterness, some things going on within them that is kind of keeping them from allowing themselves to open up themselves in this connection with you. All right, tell me more, spirit. They have some sort of resentment here, and but see, the resentment, I don't feel like it's towards you, collective. I feel like this is something that took place in their past, all the way back to their childhood. This person could still be dealing with some trauma, okay? Some trauma, and it's starting to affect your connection with them. All right, let's see. Let's see. We have an intuitive Kev. I feel like that is confirmation that this person um has some things going on within them. We have a false person that confirms this person is not showing up like a false person, but they are having to navigate how they feel about you and how they feel about themselves, how they feel about the connection with you. And that connection could be bringing some things up, right? Bringing some things to the surface that they've been holding on to, right? Because the pot, the bowl, represents the womb, okay? The womb, they're nurturing something, okay? And what they've been nurturing is this sense of resentment or anger or bitterness. Something in their past has them still somewhat embittered about themselves. I feel like it's more about them. It could be that they're projecting it, or they're projecting inward the experiences that they have had from the past that have caused trauma, but they are internalizing that trauma. And this new connection with you, though they're not talking about it, it is definitely bringing it to the surface with this teal card, clarity of thought. Know thyself. I hear triggering. It's triggering. What is it triggering? Outside of them needing to deal with something within themselves. Let's look at the hard truths for this individual. Tell me when to stop, spirit. Thank you. Perspective. Focusing on small details is causing you to miss the broader context. Step back and consider how it will fit into your overall narrative of life. They're trying to get a perspective on the connection. Tell me more about the collective in this connection. How is the collective showing up? How is the collective showing up? We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Tell me more. We have the Six of Cups. Now, collective, this could be you. Okay, quiet as kept. This could be you in a new connection, and this new connection, take it how it reverberates. Okay, it could be them, it could be you. All right. It will not be the same for everyone, but for someone, it could be you holding on, or having showing up with a lack of passion or a lack of interest in a new connection, because of something from the past that you're still holding on to. So it's almost like clouded judgment. Clouded judgment. This is either taking place in you, collective, or this is taking place in the other person. I feel like this is taking place in the collective now that I look at how it flows. Because intuitively, you may be picking up that this person is a genuine person, that this person genuinely wants to get to know you, wants to bond with you, wants to nurture the connection, where you are kind of on the fence about it because you're still healing. You're still looking for a clearer perspective. So, this message may be for someone in the collective to confirm for you that this person is not a false person. Okay? This person is not a false person. They're showing up as an intuitive Kev. They're showing up as an intuitive Kev. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. Give me more on the collective, please. So I'm just fumbling through the deck, okay, and waiting for her to tell me when to stop. The Magician. What is this Magician? Something has manifested. A King of Wands. Some manipulation took place in your past with someone. Some manipulation. I don't know if this is energetic. I don't know if this is. I'm hearing possibly sex magic that you are healing from or have healed from, but it's still kind of, I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to come in my life and do that to me again and have me like wide open like that. You know what I'm saying? But, or this is just, there is manipulation possibly that's still taking place for you, collective. Okay. Give me more on this Magician. Who is this King of Wands? Somebody may be manipulating your energy to keep you stuck in the past. Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is you not wanting to experience any type of energetic manipulation, any kind of, if you want to say sex magic, any kind of anything. This is you establishing clear boundaries. You don't want anyone just coming into your life and playing in your energy because you've already dealt with that. You've already dealt with that. I feel like you have, um, you have been working on healing it. This is the thing. When you have had magic worked against you and you have overcome that magic, there is still a phase afterwards that I call it paranoia. You know, you're just very hyper vigilant about who you allow in your energy. But it can, if you are still holding on to the fear of it happening again, it can move into paranoia. Okay. Spiritual psychosis, even because you know what it's like to have that happen to you, and even after you clear such energy, it's still this, who is you again, like, and what exactly do you want, right? It's, you know what I mean, is this, I don't know, they seem cool or whatever, but the last time somebody seemed cool, they ended up doing candle magic on me. You know what I mean? It's this, always this questioning, always this questioning. So I feel like you are kind of trying to get clarity on what does this individual want. Okay. Clarify the keeping secrets. Maybe you feel like this person is keeping a secret from you. What's this keeping secrets? What's this? Let's see. Let's go with hidden intentions. What is this, spirit? Gift. Mm. Tell me more. I offer something from the heart, an unexpected blessing to brighten your path. Greed. Yeah. I feel like someone in the collective, you are I feel like you're wondering if this person is just coming in to take. If they're hiding something. What's this Two of Pentacles? Balance love, work, and family, adapting to changes in your life, in your relationship, managing multiple work projects. Uh, Tell me this Two of Pentacles. Juggling. Trusted. Abundance. You may be a very abundant person. You may be wondering if this person just wants some money from you, if they're just coming in to try to tap into your energy. Your energy. So this could be both financial and energetic abundance. Usually, if you're financially abundant, uh you're energetically abundant. I feel like someone in the collective is trying to get a better understanding as to what this intuitive Kev is really what they really want, right? Are you here to just get into my energy? Are you here to give me the gift of yourself from the aspect of greed, right? Are you pursuing wealth and power? You could be a person of influence. You could be a person of celebrity or social status, okay, in your community, in your city, in your state. I feel like you're trying to figure out, does this person want something from you and have and want it without regard to ethical or moral boundaries? Ethical or moral boundaries. What is the truth behind this connection, spirit? What is the truth? What does the collective need to know? I feel like this individual is showing up as an intuitive Kev in the reverse false person. Tell me more. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Clarify. We have the reverse Ten of Wands, and we have the reverse Five of Wands. I feel like this person is not coming in to cause any burdens, okay? Or, hold on, let me listen. This individual may decide to not go forward in the connection. They may sense your hesitation because this Ten of Wands is about burdens and not being able to put them down. It came out in the reverse, or not being willing to put them down, or not being able to. This individual is showing up um, as a non false person. So the version of themselves that they're showing up in is the true version of themselves, but they may sense a burden here in the connection, and they in order to keep peace or make peace with the Five of Wands, they may decide to not give or not continue to Because the Page of Pentacles for me is about new beginnings. It's about making an offering, a new offering. So they may retract that offer. With this clarity of thought and perspective, yeah, it's looking like because they're showing up intuitive, even though you haven't said what you are feeling or what you are still working towards, or what they haven't, you haven't spoken on something, but this person is intuitive, so they've picked it up. Okay, they're picking up your energy. You're questioning their motives. You're questioning what it is they want, which that's not a bad thing unless it's coming from bitterness, unless it's coming from resentment or anger, or unless it's coming from an area in which you haven't healed as of yet, right? I feel like this intuitive Kev here, male or female, okay? This intuitive person that you have gone into some level of a connection with is picking up your attachment issues, your fears of becoming attached, your fears of actually going and allowing the connection to flow into something deeper, more profound, a connection with more depth. I feel like they are intuitively picking that energy up. They actually may choose to keep peace, all right, by not making the offer they were going to make, they wanted to be able to make. They may be stepping back. As I look at the perspective card again, they may be stepping back. They're stepping back and considering how you will fit into the overall narrative of their life, how the connection will fit into the overall narrative of their life, how they would fit into your life. Okay, so they may be stepping back. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. Holding back. Mm-hmm. The other person is not being fully open. I feel like they may be picking up intuitively, collective, that you're holding back, or this could be you intuitively picking up that someone is holding back. You could be making the decision to step back because you can feel it, even though they haven't said it. With this keeping secrets, you can pick up and feel that someone has attachment issues. Okay, so you may be making the decision to kind of step back a little bit, or you may need to. All right, new alliances. It came out in the reverse. New alliances will bring you support and opportunities. I feel like either you or this individual really has the intentions to be supportive, okay? Really is an opportunity to have someone in your corner in your life that will support you through the changes, through the seasons, right? But either you or this individual is choosing to step back because the other one, intuitively they're picking up that the other one may not quite be ready for that, may not quite be ready. I don't think this person wants to cause you any conflict. I don't think they want to cause you any harm. You don't want to cause this person any conflict or any harm. We have evidence, detection, investigation, proof. What is this evidence? I feel like they're picking it up intuitively that they may need to step back, or you're picking it up intuitively that you need to step back. Triumph. And it came out in the reverse as well. So, success, victory, achievement. Okay. So, someone is definitely trying to investigate whether something is going to succeed, whether the connection would succeed. trap. Mm-hmm. And someone is trying to figure out if it's a trap. So there is a misalignment for sure. Okay. Um, Not a right or wrong. I don't feel like this is between you and this individual. I don't feel like there is friction and conflict. I just feel like there is a misalignment. How does the collective feel about this person, Spirit? How does the collective feel about this person in their heart of hearts? Not in their head, but in their heart. You have doubts. I recognize the potential between us, but I also harbor some uncertainties. So you recognize the potential, mm-hmm, but you definitely have some uncertainties, okay? And honestly, that could be mutual because I'm feeling like one person originally didn't have those uncertainties, but because one individual already had uncertainties because they're still healing. This intuitive, the person who, and you could both be intuitive, but what I'm saying is one of the individuals is now intuiting, and that is causing them to be uncertain. So one was looking to see if something is a trap, looking to see if it's manipulation, trying to establish, making sure they have clarity on what the other one is wanting because you're still healing. Okay. And then the other individual is intuiting that that may be the space you're in, and they may now be uncertain, and they may now be, seeing that they may need to pull back a little bit, pull their energy back. They may not need to come on so strong, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. And I don't think that they're being aggressive or they're doing too much. It's just kind of relax and let's see what's going to be and what's not going to be, but not be totally open to the other individual who's still looking for the trap, right? Looking for the conflict, looking for, because if you have one person who has reached a certain point in their healing, yes, there could be a divine connection. There could be a reason why you are in each other's orbit, but usually a person who's done a certain level of healing work where they are not resentful, they are not still holding on to past wounds, or not still triggered by the possibilities that something will not work. If they get into a connection with someone who is still dealing with that energy, then that person will pull back, because to continue to press in is only going to exacerbate the issue that the other person is having, right? It's like you can't force healing, and you can't force love, and you can't force alignment. I feel like one individual in this connection knows that. And so if the other one is still trying to, like, I don't what you want from me. If you're in that energy, then this other individual is saying, okay, let me draw back so it doesn't feel like I want something from you. Like I'm really just trying to, get to know you. But if in me doing that, in the smallest or grandest way, is putting you on edge, then the best thing I can do is to kind of like just pull my energy back so you can see that I don't want anything from you. Right? Like I'm not trying to come in and take anything from you. I'm trying to be an addition to your life. I'm trying to share with you. I'm trying to give to you. And yes, I would hope that you would be able to reciprocate that, but you definitely can't reciprocate it if you're looking for the manipulation or the trap, or if you're not seeing this person yet in the authenticity of themselves. Okay, if you're not seeing that yet, then this person will need to kind of like, okay, let me hold back a little bit. I feel like that's the energy that they're in. What does this individual, this intuitive Kev, what does this individual feel towards the collective at this time? Tell me when to stop. Thank you. Don't take this personally, but my heart belongs to someone else. Taken. I feel like they feel like you are not available, whether it's because you have someone else or whether that someone else is just you. You're not really available energetically, mentally, heart wise. It's not available. Tell me more about this taken, the intuitive Kev. Tell me more. Oh, okay. I'm always excited to talk to you, to talk about you to my friends. Okay. So they speak very highly of some of you, whether you are, you know, you know what I mean. You really know how to make me laugh. So they have a good vibe coming from you. They have a good vibes towards you. They get very excited to talk about you with their friends, their family, their coworkers, whoever they deem to be close to them. They enjoy the fact that you have a sense of humor about you, but they still feel like you're not quite available. Your heart is occupied, okay? Your heart is occupied, but they still see again the potential, but now they have uncertainties. You are working through your uncertainties. What is the solution here, spirit? What is the advice? Why is this mirroring itself to the collective? Whatever side of the story you're on, what is the advice? Solar plexus, confidence, willpower. Give me more, please. Mirror. The mirror one is not ready to face, a reflection of what they will never become except the truth. See this person for who they are. Also, use your willpower to look in the mirror of yourself and see where you are possibly holding on to something that took place in the past that still needs to be healed. Not let the past dim your light, okay? Not letting the past um shroud. I'm hearing shroud. I really don't know what that means. I feel like it means cover or cloak. Uh your clarity. Not letting past traumas create narratives where some people or individuals are showing up and they are not trying to manipulate or hurt or harm you. Tell me more. Solar plexus, confidence. Confidently look in the mirror at yourself, okay? Accept the truth of this person too, and have confidence in embracing them as they are, because I don't feel like they have any ill intentions. We have contract, choices, agreements, complete obligations, commitment, arrangements. This could also be a person who has come into your orbit with the Saturn behind him and all of the asteroids. This person has come into your orbit um to show you yourself, okay? To show you something about yourself, that it may be time to let go of certain bitterness, of certain resentment. I am using as well at these three cards that I just pulled out. One of our family members in the collective, she is a beautiful young lady, and she has created these decks that I am using. Okay, so I'm going to link these decks in the bottom of the video, or I'll put it in my description. That way it'll always be there, okay? Her name is Mohav Wildflower. She has a shop on Etsy that you can definitely go if you like these decks. Okay, if you like these cards, you can go. Want to show her some support and shout her out. All right. It's not really a sponsorship or nothing. It's just, we had a conversation and I told her that we would help her out by showing everyone where you can go and get her decks from. There is a knockoff of her deck that she says is a knockoff on Amazon. Okay. So if you run across decks that look anything like this, hand drawn artwork, beautiful artwork on Amazon, she says that that is a knockoff of her artwork. It is a copycat. So don't get it from Amazon. I will link her shop in the bottom of the description of my channel where you can go and get these decks. And I love her decks. Okay, she sent me two of them, and yeah, so I rock with her decks real, real, real tough. All right. So if you're interested, the link will be in the description. So back to the reading. There is this opportunity for someone, okay, to get honest and truthful with yourself, okay? Make a commitment to yourself. I feel like this connection has come into your life to show you where you may need to complete a certain level of healing. This could also be a soul contract as well. This could be someone that and I don't like to use the word contract because that makes me think binding, and I don't like that. Y'all have choices. Everybody has will, but this is something that maybe has been divinely aligned for you to meet this person. Okay, for you to kind of use your willpower here to deal with the past, and where you're still kind of your clarity is blocked because of old wounds, old issues with manipulative individuals, people who came into your life only to take from you and not to give. Okay, so with this Queen of Swords, this connection is going to bring in some clarity for you. We have resilience is your superpower because you have overcome a lot. You have. You have overcome a lot, okay? Surviving and thriving under harsh conditions, adaptability, built for survival, intentional living, self sufficient, energetic grounding. I forgot to show that card. Something in your heart space needs to be grounded. It needs to be uh, healed. Healed. And you have gone through quite a bit, but I feel like this connection with this intuitive individual who's showing up in their authenticity, not wearing a mask, not showing up with a representative, okay, who really does like you as a person. All right. I feel like they are in your orbit actually if you allow it to, and not project it towards the connection, but if you allow it to, it will help you finalize a healing that needs to take place at the root of your heart. Okay. The root of your heart. There is an energy that's still playing out from past trauma that needs to be grounded. Anything else, Spirit? Let's get your affirmation here. Thread between worlds. Thread between worlds. You naturally connect people, ideas, and opportunities, often without realizing the ripples you've set in motion. You notice who belongs where, who needs what, and how separate pieces can fit into something greater. Your ability to weave unseen threads creates community, collaborations, and healing. It's a strength the world needs more of. You are not just a bystander, you are an architect of belonging. I feel like this connection for someone, if you are on the side of this dynamic that needs to, possibly heal some more things, I feel like this connection has been beautifully weaved together. I really do. And I feel like spirit is going to allow you to mend something in your heart, something in your consciousness, in your mind, that's going to expose a healing for you. Like this, the connection with this person is the needle and thread that is going to bring you healing. Okay. And I feel like this energy of you being able to bridge people and connect with people, you have a beautiful energy about you, but I feel like you've gone through maybe being abused or misused or taken advantage of in the past. And so there's a need to get back to the simplicity of the beautiful individual that you are. Okay. Your intuition is going to help guide you around certain individuals, but don't let what you're still healing cause issues. Issues. It's one thing to still be healing, it's another thing to be letting something be an issue, right? That's two total different energies. One energy you work with, and one energy is working against you. Okay? So allow the universe to, your spirit team and the in source and the divine, to sew you up and put you back together again. Okay? um and the space and place that this other individual has come into your life to hold, as you heal, I think you will get the clarity you need about this individual, and you will see things with clarity of thought and perception. Okay. All right, collective, this has been a beautiful reading. Thank you so much again for tapping in with me. If this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is also your official invitation to subscribe, join the tribe. Okay, come on over here, and just hang out with us for a little bit. I would greatly appreciate it. Please remember to like, let me know in the comments how this message reverberated with you. Share it if you feel led to, and hype it up, okay? Hype it up. Pushing it out to the algorithm is greatly appreciated, okay? If you need a personal reading, the information is in the description. It will take you to my website where you can book a personal reading, and I will get that done for you. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.